dive. Have you ever felt like, well, you're constantly fighting for scraps in a super crowded online market? Like you're pouring effort into your business, but it feels like everyone else has some secret handshake, you know, some hidden advantage you're just not getting.
Yeah, that feeling of being locked out somehow.
Exactly. Well, today we're ripping open a fascinating blueprint. It's called Niche Marketing Empire by Alessandro Zamboni and Martin Hause.
Right.
Our mission for this deep dive, we want to unpack their strategic approach to really dominating a market segment. They reveal what they call the hidden method top marketers use to dominate entire niches.
Yeah, and the goal is so you can avoid those common pitfalls, right?
Yeah.
And build something lasting online.
Precisely.
And what's really compelling here, I think, is how Zamboni and Hause, they immediately hit on that exact frustration you just mentioned.
They get it.
They totally get it. They acknowledge the harsh truth about becoming the king or queen in your niche is too much competition. It's just packed.
Right.
But then they quickly pivot. They point to this select group of marketers quietly pulling in daily income, building loyal audiences.
It's the ones who seem to have cracked the code.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And turning small, overlooked markets into full-blown empires. So this deep dive is all about pulling back that curtain, you know, uncovering their secret.
And crucially, what it means for you, the listener, on your own journey to becoming an authority. Because the authors, they're quick to say, look, this isn't luck. It's not just having deeper pockets for ads or even being first.
No, not just stumbling into it.
Right. They argue it's something far more strategic. It's the ability to choose, claim, and then dominate the right niche in a way competitors just can't touch.
A defensible strategy.
Totally. So if you're looking for a genuine shortcut to being well-informed on how to find and really own a profitable corner of the internet.
With maybe some surprising facts and a bit of humor thrown in.
Yeah, hopefully. You're definitely in the perfect place. So before we jump into their, let's call it their secret recipe, let's tackle that brutal reality first. Why do so many people, despite all the effort, just struggle and fail at niche marketing?
Yeah, what are these fatal mistakes they talk about?
Exactly.
Well, they lay out a really clear set of these fatal mistakes, things that trap beginners, sure, but also sometimes experienced marketers too.
Oh, really? Even the experienced ones?
Yeah, absolutely. The first big one is chasing trends too late. You know, by the time many people jump on something popular,
The hype train has left the station.
pretty much.
Yeah.
The gold rush is over, as they put it. The peak profit's gone, and you're just wading into this like super saturated competitive mess.
Okay, mistake number one. What else?
Secondly, that classic error, trying to sell to everyone.
It's a broad approach.
Right. And paradoxically, if you try to appeal to literally everyone, you end up selling to no one. Your message gets so diluted, it just doesn't connect with any specific group.
Doesn't resonate. Makes sense.
Then there's picking niches with no real urgency, no buyers, and no profit potential. Basically, putting time and energy into an audience that just isn't ready or willing to buy.
So a dead end from the start.
Could be, yeah. And finally, a really human one, quitting too soon.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
So many people give up because they don't see those like instant massive results. They miss out on the compounding effect of just sticking with it.
Wow, okay. That does paint a picture of, well, a lot of frustration and wasted effort. Like people are just throwing darts in the dark.
That's a good way to put it. Often it comes down to a lack of strategic foresight.
But the blueprint then offers this compelling flip side, right? For those who approach it differently, what's the big shift in mindset they advocate for?
That's the core pivot. It's moving from, say, hopeful guessing to really calculated execution.
Strategy over hope.
Exactly. The source hammers this point.
Yeah.
If you approach niche selection and growth like a strategist and not a hobbyist, you can find the exact slice of a market where demand is high, but competition is weak.
Yeah.
It's not just avoiding failure. It's actively seeking out those hidden gold veins.
Finding the sweet spot.
Precisely. And by doing that, they promise you can, and this is pretty bold, build authority in days instead of years.
Okay, wow, days. We definitely need to unpack that.
We do. And also create products that almost sell themselves because they're perfectly tuned to what your specific audience actually wants.
Right.
And ultimately automate and scale the whole thing so your business runs like a proper empire. It's about building a system, something robust, defensible, not just a flash in the pan.
That's a huge transformation, moving from just competing, maybe struggling, to actually dominating. And this is where niche marketing empire comes in. They call it a battle-tested blueprint. 7 powerful phases.
Not just another course, they say.
Right, but a detailed guide from that very first niche idea all the way to owning the throne in your market. They even talk about booting competitors out fast.
It is ambitious, definitely.
Yeah.
But the blueprint lays out this very structured path. It promises to show you how to spot those hidden gold veins, those sub-niches where you can really dominate maybe from day one.
Okay.
And it introduces these foundational concepts like the Royal Filter Test. This is a crucial 4-step scoring system they use to really check a niche's long-term profit potential.
So vetting the idea properly up front.
Exactly. And even layering niches together so competitors literally can't even copy you, creating a real moat.
Interesting.
And what's really key here, I think, is the emphasis on using AI. They specifically mention ChatGPT-5 to speed up pretty much every step, research, content, everything.
Making it more accessible, maybe, even without tons of prior experience?
That seems to be the idea, yeah.
Okay, this makes a lot of sense. So instead of just listing all 7 phases, maybe we can look at the blueprint in, say, 3 strategic blocks, because they seem to build on each other.
Good idea.
First, that foundational work. Let's call it selection and reconnaissance. This covers their magpie claim and spyglass sweep phases. What does the blueprint say about how to strategically choose and then research your niche?
That's a great way to group them. These first 2 phases, they're all about doing the homework meticulously.
Laying the groundwork.
Right. Phase 1, the magpie claim. It's not just picking something you fancy. It's about picking niches like a king choosing a kingdom.
Strategic foresight.
Exactly. Looking for long-term value. And this is where you apply that Royal Filter Test. Now, they don't detail every single step in our source, but it implies assessing things like, is there real demand? How intense is the competition really? Can you engage deeply with this audience? Are there diverse ways to actually make money?
So proper vetting, no guesswork.
Right. Preventing that chasing trends too late mistake we talked about. And crucially, this phase ends with creating your niche claim document.
Okay, what's that exactly?
Think of it as your strategic manifesto for that niche. It outlines your specific audience, your unique angle, your core message, your initial game plan. It becomes your reference point, your North Star for everything that follows.
Got it. That sounds absolutely vital, setting the stage properly. So once you've made that magpie claim, documented it, then you move to phase 2, the spyglass sweep. This is the deep dive research, right? The reconnaissance.
Absolutely. Niche claim document in hand, the spyglass sweep, is research time. But conducted like a covert agent, they say.
Okay, intriguing. What does that involve?
Well, you uncover your niche guardians. These are the established players, influencers, big brands, thought leaders who already hold sway in that market.
Know your environment.
Exactly. Understand their strategies, their audiences. You need that to differentiate yourself or spot gaps. Simultaneously, you learn to decode your audience's secret language. Meaning understanding their specific pain points, their desires, the exact words they use. This helps you craft messages that truly connect.
Right, speak their language.
Yes. You'll also find long-tail keywords. These aren't just single words, but longer, super specific phrases that show precise user intent. Targeting these gets you engaged people with less competition.
Smart.
And critically, you spot competitor gaps no one else covered, finding those overlooked opportunities. Your way in.
Okay, so that covers the foundational block, choosing wisely and researching deeply. Once you've done that strategic groundwork, identified your opening. The next block seems to be about establishing your presence, making an impact. Let's call this building authority and dominating content. This includes their authority forge and content siege phases. This sounds like where you really start to make some waves.
That's right. These phases shift gears from planning to execution. It's about rapid market penetration. Phase 3, the authority forge. This is where it gets, as you said, really interesting.
The 72-hour authority claim.
That's the one. The true insight here isn't just about speed, though. It's about a deliberate, kind of multi-pronged approach to creating perceived expertise fast.
Oh, without faking it, they say.
Right. They say it's achieved by leveraging specific psychological triggers, building your unique brand hook, something instantly memorable, creating a relatable mascot for connection and identity.
A mascot, like a cartoon character.
Could be, or just a symbol, something that embodies the brand.
Yeah.
And establishing an authority vault.
A sortie vault.
Yeah, think of it like a curated library. Your best insights, resources, value, all structured to rapidly build credibility. AI here helps you quickly generate the elements for these things.
Ah, so AI structures your existing knowledge or research, not faking the knowledge itself.
Exactly. It structures it into a compelling, trust-building presence. It just accelerates that process massively.
That's a powerful distinction. Bypassing years of slow burn authority building by using psychological elements and AI structuring. How do you figure out the right hook or mascot, though? Is it just guesswork?
No, it seems strategic. The blueprint implies using what you learned in phase 2 about your audience, then using AI to brainstorm and refine elements that will actually resonate with them. A brand hook isn't just a catchy slogan. It's a concise statement of your unique value, why you're different. A mascot embodies the brand's personality. AI helps generate options and test them against those audience profiles you build.
Got it. Makes sense. So once that authority is forged, what's next?
Then we hit phase 4, the content siege. Once you have that perceived authority, it's time for a calculated content offensive.
Sounds intense.
It does. The blueprint introduces a 30-day content domination calendar. The key here isn't just churning out content. It's about creating smart, repurposed content.
Repurpose.
Yeah, taking core ideas and presenting them in different formats across different platforms. The goal is to saturate your niche until your brand is unavoidable.
Omnipresence.
Strategic omnipresence.
Yeah.
Consistently providing massive value, establishing your expertise everywhere, making sure everyone in your market knows who you are and what you offer. Using AI can speed up generating variations of your core content too.
Okay, so authority forged, content dominating. The big question then is, how does this actually make money? That brings us to the final block of phases. Let's call it monetization, automation, and empire defense. This covers the treasure tower, the automation arsenal, and the moat and the throne. What kind of financial structure does this blueprint push for?
This is where the empire really starts generating wealth. Phase 5, the treasure tower. It's all about stacking irresistible offers on a clear value ladder.
A value ladder, explain that.
Think of it like a journey for your customer. It starts with an easy entry point, maybe a free download, a cheap guide, a mini course, something low risk.
Okay, get them in the door.
Exactly. Then you gradually lead them to higher value core solutions, then maybe premium transformations, and ideally recurring memberships.
Subscription income.
Right. It's about nurturing that customer relationship for long-term profit, always providing more value and capturing revenue at different stages of their needs, not just relying on one big sale. It builds stability.
That makes so much sense. It's a relationship, not a transaction. So how does the automation arsenal fit in then?
Crucially, once you have that clear value ladder, phase 6, the automation arsenal becomes vital. The idea is simple. Automate sales processes, content distribution, even some research tasks.
So the business runs without you being chained to it.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Your business grows without you being chained to it 24/7. The goal is for it to run like clockwork, even when you're asleep or on holiday.
How? What kind of tools?
Setting up systems, email sequences, automated social media posting, customer relationship management tools, things that let the empire operate efficiently and generate income without your constant hands-on effort. Frees you up for the big picture stuff.
Smart. And then the final phase, protecting it all.
Exactly. All that hard work needs protecting. That's phase 7, the moat and the throne. This is about defense and expansion.
Building the moat.
Yep. It teaches you how to create intensely loyal customers who actually become advocates for your brand. They become part of your moat. It also covers strategies to expand into related niches.
Diversifying.
Right? Reducing reliance on just one market. And interestingly, it even prepares you with an exit strategy. If you ever decide you want to sell your thriving business for a big profit later on.
Wow, thinking that far ahead.
It's about securing your reign, ensuring longevity. True empire thinking.
That really is a comprehensive approach. Idea to exit strategy. Okay, lots of people listening might be thinking, okay, I've seen other courses, other blueprints on niche marketing. How do the authors say this one is different?
Yeah, they anticipate that objection. They really emphasize 4 key things that set their blueprint apart.
Okay, what are they?
First, they stress this isn't theory. It's based on the exact steps used to build, scale, and even sell digital businesses across multiple niches. So proven, real-world stuff.
Battle test it, like they said.
Right. Second, it's truly step-by-step. Practical assignments, specific prompts, action steps you can do right away. No ambiguity.
Concrete actions. Good.
Third, and this is a big one now, it leverages AI. They explicitly mention using ChatGPT 5 to research niches, brainstorm content, and speed up every step completely free.
Making advanced analysis accessible to more people.
That's the implication. And finally, crucially, it's empire-focused.
Right.
You're not just building a blog or, another simple online presence.
You're building an asset.
Exactly. You're building a system that pays you for years. A genuine asset.
Those are pretty compelling points, especially for anyone feeling stuck or overwhelmed. It sounds like it offers a very clear path to a specific outcome. And they paint a picture of where you, the listener, could be in 30 days.
They do. It's a vivid picture of transformation. Within 30 days, they envision you having a niche basically locked down.
Not just chosen, but locked down.
Right. And one that passes their royal filter, positioning you as the leader. You'll have that 72-hour authority launch plan, executed hook, mascot, content visible, credibility established fast. Plus, your treasure tower of offers mapped out. So income isn't reliant on one thing. Automation will be running emails, funnels, content working for you.
The clockwork.
The clockwork.
Okay.
And finally, a clear moat around your empire, protecting your spot while you plan your next move. It really seems designed for, well, anyone struggling.
Oh, exactly.
Beginners who feel lost, they say. Intermediate marketers who have tried and failed to gain traction, and even experienced entrepreneurs who want a repeatable system for launching more micro niches.
So it addresses that common pain point. I wish I knew what niche to pick, or I just want a plan that actually works.
Directly, yeah.
And just quickly, they also throw in a couple of bonuses and a guarantee. Always good to know about.
Is for extra value. Bonus 1 is the moat article creation method. This gives you a secret prompt to create these super high authority articles.
How do these articles do?
The promise is they establish you as the trusted source, rank for multiple search terms, get shared, get cited, and basically make it almost impossible for competitors to catch up, like building the moat with content.
Powerful. And bonus 2.
Bonus 2 is a quick start checklist. Just a handy PDF to review the steps quickly, keep you on track without rereading everything.
Simple but useful. And the guarantee.
An ironclad 14-day money-back guarantee.
Okay.
They're pretty clear. If you go through it and don't feel it gives you the clarity, strategy, and momentum you need, you get a full refund. No hoops.
Okay. That removes a lot of the risk for someone considering it.
Definitely.
So wrapping this up, what does this all mean for you, our listener, today? This deep dive into niche marketing empire really reveals this comprehensive AI-boosted system. It seems designed to take someone from uncertainty to being a respected authority with a growing automated business.
Yeah, it's really about that shift to strategic thinking and systematic execution, moving beyond just hard work or, hoping for luck, and connecting it to the bigger picture. Zamboni and Hause make a really strong point. The market will always have noise. Competitors will always come and go. It's inevitable.
True.
But the ones who rise above, the ones who dominate, are those who build empires.
Yeah.
This blueprint seems to offer a clear pathway to that kind of lasting presence, that kind of profitability.
Shifting you from being just another voice to being the authority.
Exactly. Building something truly defensible, truly sustainable.
It really frames it as a chance to stop just competing for scraps and start building something that lasts, something that gives you consistent income and maybe more control over your online destiny.
Well said.
The authors, they sign off with this provocative thought. It really stuck with me, and it's maybe something for you to chew on today. Your empire won't build itself.
Direct.
Yeah. Claim your niche, forge your authority, and sit on the throne today. It kind of leaves you with this urgency, doesn't it? That every day you wait.
Someone else might be claiming that niche you could have dominated.
Exactly. Food for thought.